Perfect. You're clearly audible and visible. What about me? Am I loud and clear?
Yes, ma'am. You are perfectly audible and visible too.
Okay, so thank you so much for joining and very good afternoon. How are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm very shiny, sunny, and chocolatey. Good afternoon. I'm doing fantabulous in my life. Thanks for your concern. How about you? How are you doing these days?
I'm doing fantastic, I can say. Just juggling with the studies and sessions and just enjoying as well what I believe because this is something I like, and especially the YouTube part because here I'm interacting with n number of people and new minds, new fields, people. So it's just amazing to connect with different people like you. And thank you so much for joining me today.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. I get a chance to talk with you, and thanks for giving your precious time in order to have this conversation.
Okay, so how is the weather over there at your place? Because it's about to rain here.
Well, in this way, I'm quite lucky because on my side, weather is clear, a sunny day, and there is no rainy season like that.
Okay, so first let's go with the introduction section so that I can know you better. Would you mind sharing your introduction?
Yes, why not? I would be more than happy to introduce myself. Well, my name is Shiv. I born and brought up in India, and my native place is Uttarakhand. By profession, I'm a central government employee, and as far as my academic qualification concerned, I'm done with my master in English, master in commerce, and this year I'm pursuing my master in economics. This is my final year.
Okay.
Moreover, I do teach English to beginners and intermediate speakers through different online applications and as an unofficial English trainer. And I run my own YouTube channel by the name of English with Teacher Shiv, where I'm uploading spoken English content at the same time, some conversational videos like this, which we are having right now. So that's all from my side.
All right. Thank you so much for giving your introduction. Well, I should also introduce myself.
Yeah,
Okay.
please.
So, first of all, it's really amazing to connect with you. And as you can see on screen, I'm Priyanka Kushwah, and I'm connecting to you from Madhya Pradesh. If I talk about my qualifications, so I'm currently in my master's, second year of MBA. Apart from this, I'm running my YouTube channel, which is all about spoken English conversation. And I connect with cool learners and good speakers like you. And if I talk about my hobbies, so I like to read books, and dancing is also one of my hobby. So at present, just enjoying life and just building myself and working on my personality. So yeah.
Well, delighted to hear about your introduction, the way you have introduced. Super. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes, you are audible. Perfectly.
Okay, please confirm it because it's very hard to, just to confirm am I visible or not, right?
Yeah, okay, I'll do it. Yes.
Okay, okay. So tell me, first of all, Mr. Shiv, how has your, YouTube journey so far, as you have been running your YouTube channel? So I would like to know about that.
Well, it's going well. I'm trying my best in order to let it grow. And as I'm new to this YouTube and all these kind of stuff, so I'm not, experienced. And moreover, I don't have that much idea like how like YouTube algorithm works. But what I'm doing, I have opened my YouTube channel just because of three reasons. Number one, what I believe, if you literally want to practice with this language, you need a bit motivation. But when some motivational speaker will come and you will listen some motivational videos, that could be only for short period of time. But if you'll open your own YouTube channel, that channel itself will motivate you in order to practice every single day, no matter whether you want or not, but you have to, right? That's the first reason. Now, second thing is that I just want to speak English as I can speak in my own native language, effortlessly, comfortably, smoothly, without struggling with vocabs and anything else. So
Mhm.
for that, I need a lot of practice. So I thought, let me open my own Euro channel. With the help of this, I would able to connect with different co-learners and with whom I can practice, not only with co-learners, but also with some of proficient speakers. So I would able to know that how they speak, how they articulate their thoughts, and how they express their ideas. Now, third reason is actually I used to use one application. In fact, I'm using right now. And there were some students who have requested me, sir, just because of your government job, you don't have any specific schedule in order to come up with your own session. So why don't you open your YouTube channel and upload those stuff which you have been teaching here? So just because of them, yes, I thought, okay, let me open it. And yeah, that's the reason. But the thing is that in YouTube field, it's really difficult to grow. There is a very huge competition. There are so many YouTubers who are just providing so many good content and quality information,
Exactly.
and it's really hard. Yeah.
Indeed, it's really hard, and even how this YouTube algorithm works. I mean, nobody know that much because I'm also not so much experienced in this field, but I try my level best. Especially why, as you said, if you have a YouTube channel, there is a higher possibility that you will continue your journey. Especially if as we both are cut from the same cloth, because we have our niche is all about conversation and interaction with people. So I really like to emphasize this point, because if you have a YouTube channel, definitely you are going to be consistent with your speaking journey, because here we can track our progress. Here we can see, okay, our first video and our today's video, we can compare it. So really, I can, I believe on this point, and I have been believing for a really long time. To be very honest, there's a drastic improvement what I believe in my personality because of my YouTube channel.
Yeah, that's true. That's why I've said, like, YouTube itself is the biggest source of motivation, and this YouTube channel will never let you down. That no, today I have function, today I have to go here. Let it be, forget about English and forget about practice. No, you know very well on a daily basis, at least only one video should be uploaded. Right. So for that, you will just, use your blood and sweat. You will make a video. First, you will research the content, then you will make a video, then you will edit, and it requires a bit, effort. So it's not a piece of cake for everyone. But yes, those who are really inquisitive and passionate to enhance their spoken English and to speak English like a impeccable and eloquent speaker, they must have to do it.
Exactly. So I want to know from you that as you collaborate with people, and so first of all, what do you like the most about collaborating and connecting with new people?
See, for example, this hand, we have five fingers. These five fingers are not same. So similarly, whenever you will connect with someone, especially the one with whom you haven't interacted with, what will happen? You will get to know so many new stuff out of it, that out of that conversation. First, you would know the variety of thoughts he has. You will come across to some new ideas that you can imbibe in your English journey and which make you a very good speaker. Third, once you will talk to with people, you'll able to know that how they are responding, how they are tackling with some particular question which we have been answering for long.
Yeah.
Now, fourth, when you talk to someone one to one, you can enhance your confidence level. You feel I'm in front of me in my real life, and this will help you a lot in order to deal with people who are from your real life. But last but not least, I would say whenever two people are talking with each other, they can share so many information with each other. Exchange of thoughts is there, exchange of
Yeah.
ideas and experience as well. So in this way, both of them can come up with some fruitful and colorful result for their upcoming days. So that's all I have learned.
Exactly. Because when we interact with other people, there is a not only exchange of thoughts, because here we can practice, and here we can, build our confidence because we have a buddy to talk, right? Okay. So I want to know that how do you balance your work and other commitments, because you're a working professional, and you said because you're a government employee. So how do you balance your YouTube, your work, and other commitments?
Well, this is something which I would say hard not to crack. I have to struggle a lot in order to make a balance between my professional, personal, and academic life, and moreover, this YouTube life as well.
Yeah,
But I've learned two things in my life. Number one, if you have need, you will get the seeds. And necessity is the mother of all invention.
exactly.
So all you have to do, you need to understand that whatever you are doing right now, why are you doing it? What is the reason behind it? Do you have very powerful and strong reason in order to pursue this or not? If you have a very specific and very powerful goal in your life in order to do something, I'm telling you honestly, there is no such power in this world who can stop you in order to pursue that particular action. The
Oh,
second thing is that, see, in this era, no one has time. Honestly speaking, no one has time. Father doesn't have time for his son, mother doesn't have time for her daughter, and relatives even don't have time for their, other relatives, friends. You don't have time. So, time is something which we need to find out for ourselves. It's something which we need to manage, all right? And
exactly.
art of managing time itself is a very great skill which one has to learn. So what I'm doing, I'm just trying to manage the stuff. Sometimes I'm a bit occupied just because it's quite hard for me to make a balance. That's
Yeah.
okay. But only by considering that particular day, if you're not going to work hard rest of the day, it means you are not doing anything, just you are spoiling your precious time. That's it. So you rather watching reels on YouTube or movies at cinema hall, hanging out with your friends, and there are so many other useless things which we do on a daily basis. Why don't we add some value in our overall life, overall personality? How can we do it? By learning something new that we are quite passionate about. So this is what I'm doing, and these kind of thoughts always motivates me in order to make a very healthy and ideal balance between all my these four lives.
Exactly. Well, for me, what works is I have to maintain my to-do list in order to complete all of my tasks because when you write things down, there's a higher possibility that you're going to complete those tasks. And at the end of the day, at least you feel content after that. Okay, this is something I have done, and these are some of my priorities. And after that, you feel satisfied. But of course, every day I feel there is a, as a human, we have the tendency to think, okay, I should do more or I could do more. But still, that's how I am managing.
Yeah, that's true. Ye dil maage more. We can't
Yes.
even stop ourselves. We can't even
Exactly.
satisfy ourselves for the rest of the life. We are seeking for more and more. And that's why someone said rightly that who is the happiest person in this world? And someone's just answered the question. He said the one who is satisfied is the
Yes.
only one who is the happiest person in this world. Now I don't think so. There is anyone who is satisfied with his life and everything, whatever he has.
Yes, because otherwise, I mean, nobody want to, go to the extra mile then. Because if we have the, this mindset to do more or to go to the extra mile, do something different. Because doing the same thing all the time, you will get the same results at the end of the day. So it's better to try. It's better to do more. And at this present era, in this digital era, we have so many, like so much resources plus the opportunities. What I believe, so we can do wonders. I mean, there are so many things we can do. The thing is that we have to manage
True, indeed.
time
I do
and
agree with you.
yeah. All right. So, Mr. Shiv, do you have any questions for me to ask?
Well, I just want to know from your side as we are in 2024 and 2025 is about to come. All right. We have approx 3 months left in our hand. I just
Exactly.
want to know from your side, for example, a beginner wants to learn English
Mhm.
before 2025, like in that way, on 1st January 2025, he can proudly announce that I became a fluent speaker of English. What kind of strategies or what kind of study plan he has to prepare for himself for the next 3 months
All
so
right.
that he can announce that particular news?
Okay. Well, it's quite tricky question because 3 months, I believe, for the beginner, a person who is starting from the scratch, it's 3 months is not enough in order to become fluent or eminent speaker. But still, what can be the roadmap? It's not only like a roadmap, but few suggestions from my side. First of all, as you have decided that you're going to be an eminent speaker and you have to announce on the 21st of January. So make sure that you believe in yourself because there are many times you will be disappointed because overnight or just very quickly you should not expect the results, especially if you're learning a language, because in language there is so much to explore. And what are the steps? First of all, so these are very basic thing. First, listen, consume the right content, and native speakers, conversation, and there should be. It's not like a normal conversation. There should be something, maybe you can follow. Clapping Go. There are many platforms, videos are there, especially if you're targeting to consume conversation, or you can consume podcast as well. I mean, listen podcast plus reading, because reading is something that will help you to structure yourself and the message you wish to deliver. So you have to immerse yourself in the reading. Plus writing is also because for me writing, just I believe that if I write things down, I feel very content and satisfied after that, because that's how I track my progress. And maintaining journal is something I have been doing it for a couple of years. So I believe that writing is also very important. Plus speaking, the not skippable thing in speaking skills. So you have to speak, and 3 months, I mean, at least, for 1 hour. Make sure to do it for 1 hour. Listening is also like 4 hours is really important if you're targeting to become eminent speaker. Not completely eminent speaker, because I truly not agree on this point that 3 months is enough. No, it's not. So make sure to practice and have faith, and because when you have passion and when your why is clear, as you said in the as you said earlier, that your why should be very clear when you're targeting something. So I really want to emphasize this point, because when your why is very clear, there is a higher possibility you will do it anyway. But if you are, in your comfort, not just decided, okay, I want to be and I'll be. So that's not thing. I mean, laziness, procrastination doesn't work here at all. You have to be very motivated, and it's your life, because you are only the person who is going to change your life. So just do it. That's what I can say.
That's a very wonderful and awesome tips and tricks you have suggested at the same time. I am quite interested about your English journey. Like, how did you learn this language and how you became fluent in English? As I can see, your articulation, your fluency is too high. So, what are the tips and tricks you have in your pocket that you can serve to everyone?
Well, the way one word is enough for my like the trick, the tips. That is practice. The more you practice, the better you become. And every day, make sure to have sessions. And for me, what really works is I didn't know how to like I didn't know tenses at that time. That the very first day I started conducting sessions with my friends, not with my friends like who are in school and in college. No, I approached some of people on some websites and on groups for video conversation. And that time I was not good at all. I mean, I was like completely fumbling, hesitant, a lot of mistakes. I can say all mistakes, not a single proper sentence. But there was a confidence that anyway I'll make it. So the practice is the very important thing. Plus, you should surround yourself with speakers, with the person who has the same vision as you. So definitely, you things will work out. And for me, this is the only thing what works is that practice, and that's how I created my channel. And because of my channel, I'm very much consistent, and now I have regular learners too. I'm not a like eminent speaker, not perfect English trainer, but still I try to guide at my level best. So yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really great. And what's your thought about grammar? Because I've been encountering this question that shall we indulge ourselves into learning grammar or not when it comes to learning this language, English? What's your thoughts about it?
Okay. So there are 2 points basically. If I talk about, some people believe that grammar is not necessary, just just consume or listen videos and try to speak. But what works for me, first of all, you have to work on your base, fundamentals, tenses, parts of speech. At least you should know that whatever you're speaking is, it is a right or not. If you're not sure, I mean, if you're not confident with your own, like self, like, okay, am I making mistake or not? Or on platforms like like wherever we listen videos, we are not sure that they are speaking in a right or wrong, right? Because there are many people, and they can make mistake and they make mistakes, right? So it's better to clear your fundamentals first, like tenses and parts of speech and voice. That's it. At least three things should be very clear, and start speaking from the very first day. And as we learned our mother tongue, right? So that's how, just speak and speak only. The practice is the only thing, what I believe. And yeah, both things go hand in hand. I'm not telling that learn the perfect grammar, but base should be very clear. Then go for speaking, because that's how you build confidence. Okay, I'm speaking right now. I'm not making mistake. So that's my view on this. What do you think?
Well, I do have some different concept about grammar. First of all, we need to understand what exactly we want to do with English. I mean to say, why are you learning this language? And
Mhm.
ask yourself how much grammar is required there in order to accomplish that purpose you have behind learning this language. If you can skip grammar and after
Yeah,
that you can fulfill the need you have behind learning this language, so you don't need to indulge yourself into grammar. But if you think no, grammar is must there, then you have to have the knowledge of grammar. There's no choice at all. The second thing is that if you are more into writing and all, for example, you want to become an English teacher, you want to crack IELTS exam, you are preparing for any written government examination, or you want to become a writer or author, there you must have grammar knowledge. You can't escape it. Because in written English, single grammar mistakes is not allowed. But if
exactly.
you are more into speaking, for example, you are learning English for the sake of talking with your friends in English, you want to socialize with people around the world, you want to become a good, emphatic communicator, you want to just become a good motivational speaker, you want to crack the interview exams. So the time you don't need to focus on grammar that much.
Yeah,
Once just reach on that level where you can speak English without any hesitation or shyness confidently. Then after you can go for the grammar, but not before. You don't need to create a trap of grammar in initial stage. Now, third concept, if you are a beginner or an intermediate level speaker, you should not jump into the grammar directly. Rather, just try to build a platform, a kind of smoothness in your voice that you can speak English with anyone without any fear of being judged by others. Once you reach on this level, then of course you can go for the second step, that is accuracy. And it includes grammar only. All right. Now, fourth one is no matter why are you learning English, but you need to understand one simple concept. Sometimes you don't need to learn things in an academic way. Your subconscious mind is more than enough to acquire and grasp information from others. So whenever you are talking with people, just try to avoid your grammar part and just focus on the just expression and ideas which you want to deliver and which you want to convey. All right.
yeah.
Subconsciously, you will learn some grammar patterns. Now, last but not least, grammar is the soul of English. You can't even avoid it. That's for two. But still, you need to understand that whatever grammar you have right now, start from that only. And by the time you would improve it. That's all.
All right. So thank you so much for sharing your insights on this. Well, any questions you would like to ask before we wrap up?
Yes, I do have lots on my plate, but not today. I'll ask you these questions the day when I'll connect with you and I would invite you as a guest in my channel. So that day I would ask all these questions. But for today only, I'm done.
Okay, so definitely we are going to connect in future as well for your channel. And first of all, like I just want to say at last that thank you so much for being here and sharing your insights. You have a really good command over this language, and it's raining here, so the weather is completely, not in the support of my me. So have a wonderful day ahead.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for connecting with me, giving your precious time. It was a really productive, constructive, and fruitful conversation with you. I've enjoyed a lot. Hopefully, you as well. So keep enlightening your learners and students like this as you have been doing since you started your journey of learning this language. And thanks a lot. See you around. Bye bye.
Thank you so much.